Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to A Fluent Lifestyle. My name is Lo, and today I'm doing a what am I guess okay, I know what I'm doing. I am doing monthly maintenance for January. It just so happens that it's falling towards the middle of February as well. Okay, so these are the amounts that I've spent using my card up until today. Today's February 11th, so the last time I swiped my card was February 8th, which is not necessarily true. So if today is the 11th, then that means on the 10th, I actually went out to eat with some friends. So this would be in the dining out envelope. I think I swiped 5-7, not really sure. And let's see, I have the receipt over here. It was $129.17. I already know that I do not have that in my dining out envelope, so I'm not gonna try and pay all of this outright because I just don't have it. So I'm gonna start doing like a payback. You know, I can't spend any more money until I am able to pay back this amount. Okay, so we are going to be checking the balances in these accounts as well as paying back what I can to these accounts. Wait a minute. I also have a receipt for groceries today, and my goal was to spend $75. The receipt says I spent $89.33, but that's only because I bought something for my dogs that was $23, so I'm actually under budget. So I'm gonna say today $211.24. This would be groceries, and what's the name of that? Fur babies. Fur babies. Let's say with the groceries, I spent, if I round that to $23, that would be, oh, actually was a good amount under budget. I'm happy about that. So that would be $66 that I spent on groceries. And oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. So I paid cash for groceries. The reason why I wanted to do this is because the money that I spent out of that cash for my pets, I need to put it back into the grocery envelope. So I'll say it was cash, and I need to put it back to groceries. All right, good. And then we'll say $23.79. Let's round it to 25. So I don't know, that will include the taxes and whatnot. Okay, cool. And then everything else is cash, so I don't need this and I don't need that anymore. So what I've been doing is just not spending any money during the week. Honestly, I stopped eating out unless it's on the weekend. Which reminds me, I have to account for that as well. So I'm actually missing some things, but I'm gonna go ahead and let it slide because I'm kind of sort of winging it. Now, I do have some cash left over from the grocery, so I'm gonna put this back into my groceries, and I think that's in the home folder. It is. I had, this is not an accurate count. Let me see. So 5, 6, 7. We're gonna call this a check. So on 2/11/24, I I did spend money, but whatever. This is check, and I have $50, $60, $70 in groceries. Good. My goal is that when I do spend money on groceries, I only want to spend $75 at a time. And I was able to buy salmon, broccoli, what else? Let's include the pet treats. And there was some other little things that I purchased, but all of that cost $89. So I didn't have to spend a lot of money. I think that when my son comes back home, however, that might be a problem. Okay, so anyway, I did in January. Oh Lord, look at this. So let me see. Whew. I have $70. So in red, I'm gonna say I'm short $5 and I'm unable to pay this back. So I actually owe this envelope $40, and I'm gonna put this back into the bank to cover the groceries that I spent on January 30th and 31st, and I think that's good. So we'll go ahead and cross that out. Groceries, or better yet, let me put this check. And then I just owe money on groceries, and yeah. Do I have a red pen? I do. I want to take account for this and say I owe, so I am short $45. So I know that I need to put that back into the account before I can really do much else. Okay. And then do I need anything else in here? I've got Lux. Fur Babies would be in personal. Gas, I think, is in personals. Masters Plus 30 is in personal as well. And dining out, I think so. The rest of these are going to be in my personal folder. And I already know that I don't have enough to cover everything, but we're going to figure it out. All right, so here goes gas. I spent about $60 on gas. I have more than enough. Okay, so let's say 2 for $60 on gas. That's gonna go back to my 5-7 account. And we might as well just do a check. Let's put that there. I'm going to check this off and say on 2/11/24 we did a check. And I now have, I think I'm gonna have 150. Let's see, I don't know. So there's 2, 4, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, 145, 146, 147. Okay, so there's 147 in the gas folder. Okay, and then I might be able to borrow from that folder. Let's go to, I might borrow from here. How much do I have? 70, oop, never mind. Masters Plus, I definitely do not have enough. Okay, so, oof. I'm gonna take the $10 from here, and we're gonna say we are now short $65. I gotta put that back, $65. Short, or we owe $65 into this folder here. Okay. I'm not happy about it, but I don't know, what else can I do? All right, let's see, Fur Babies. I know, oh, well, I've got $100 in there, and I need $343.30. I do not think I have that at all. Let's see what's in here. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. There is $100 exactly. So I'm still gonna be short, but at least it's not short, you know, too much. So this is 2/11/24. We we owe $243. I'm gonna just round it to $244. Okay. And those two. Okay, good. And then dining out. Oh, I was supposed to put that back in groceries. So it's actually 25. Skip that. 269. All right. And then I need to do Lux, and because I spent money on some food, not food, on boots. They were cute. And then dining out. So let's see. How much do I have in dining out? Nothing, which means I'm not going to be able to dine out for a while. I am now short $129.17 to $11.24. We owe, let's say $129 even. Okay. Goodness gracious. So that means that when I'm doing my cash stuffing, if I say, okay, I'm gonna put $30 in my dining out envelope, the $30 is actually gonna go straight into, back to whatever card I swiped in order to pay for that particular meal. Okay, so yeah, we're short the whole thing. 129. Let's just get rid of it. We're short 129 here. Goodness gracious. I hope y'all can see this. And then I gotta go to the Lux. And that's just, you know, money that I spend on whatever I want to. I should call it self-care. And look at that. I don't have that either. Yeah, it's been interesting. It's been interesting. Did I get that? Yeah. Okay. So I can't even believe I didn't have $20 before I spent this money. I'm not even worried about it. I'm going to do a better job. I am doing a better job. The fact that I'm coming in here and just making sure that I'm up to date on everything and I know what's going on in these envelopes is good enough for me. It's good enough for me. So I have a lot that I need to cover before I can really start spending money out of these envelopes again. But this is the path that I have to take, and I'm okay with it. So all of this money, I'm going to send it back to the credit card. And some of these accounts are cash accounts. So I'm thinking that I just want to send it to, like, use whatever amount of money this is and send a payment to my credit card. And by the way, I forgot to mention it at the top of the video. So I'm only going to update my credit card balance during the cash stuffing videos. But when I do an unstuffing or a check or monthly maintenance, since I'm not paying any bills or have paid any bills at that time, then I'm not going to include that information. But I will have a running record, at least twice a month. There'll be a running record so we can track progress. Okay, so all of this is done. Let's see how much we are depositing or using to make a payment. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 10, 215, 220, 225, 230, 235, $240. This just sent. I'm excited about this. I'm excited to make a $240 payment to my bank account. I really am. And then I'm just gonna work on repaying all these amounts. What did I did something, because fur babies, I didn't mark it here. So I think I had $100, right? So I'm gonna put the $43.40 in red. Oop, how did that happen? So the 43.40 in red, and then I think this was 200. And then I want to come down here and put that $25 in red and I paid that in full, so I know what I'm short and what I gotta pay back. Oh. Okay, nice, and all checked out. Okay, we're good to go. I do apologize if that was scattered. I came into the video knowing that it was gonna be a little bit weird. I was winging it, didn't really know which way I was gonna go. The video is a little bit longer than I typically want it to be. I'm trying to keep it like, you know, 15 minutes or less, ideally 10 minutes or less. So I will save the balance checks for all of my envelopes for 2 weeks. So the next week I'll be doing a stuffing, and then the week after that I'm going to be doing the balance check, and you know, if I swipe my card, I'm going to be checking that out as well. Challenge to you. Today is Sunday, February 11th. Let's not spend any money that we don't have to until Friday. So Friday is when you get to eat out, hang out with your friends, whatever it is that you want to do. But as far as, you know, getting little snacks, if you don't have it budgeted in your cash envelopes or budgeted period, then don't spend it. Eat at home, meal prep, do all that jazz. Now, if you need to buy gas, or you know, if there's an emergency, then of course you can pull it from your cash envelopes. But if you're swiping your card just to be swiping, put a pause and save that money, because 2024 is the year that we take back control of our finances. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, and to all of my returning viewers. As always, this is a Fluent Lifestyle, giving you a friendly reminder to live life affluently. Bye.